So we welcome you all today for this Friday satsang, and we will discuss today on the glories of Hanumanji. It is said that discussing Ramayana is incomplete if you don't discuss the glories of Hanumanji. Rather, Hanumanji is the main character or the hero of Ramayana. Hanumanji represents Guru Tattva. Hanumanji is like a Guru in our life. Just like Lord Ram comes as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mother Sita represents all of us, spirit soul, who want to go behind the material things. Just like Mother Sita went behind the golden deer. Lord Ram said, don't go. Lakshmana was there to protect. So Guru is there to protect. But we somehow trick Guru also. And we run away from Guru. And then Ravan comes and takes us away. And then Lord comes all the way to search us back. And again, Hanumanji also comes in the form of Guru to assist the Lord. And it's Hanumanji who goes and searches where is Mother Sita in the whole of Lanka. So similarly, Guru comes. Guru is a representative of Lord. He comes and searches where are the jivas, where are spirit souls, where are all of us who are there living disunited from Lord Ram. And then Guru unites us with Lord Ram, and that is Hanumanji. So Hanumanji's glories are fully sung in Valmiki Ramayana. When we say Hanumanji, what comes to our mind? A monkey, right? So how monkey? Monkeys are not very beautiful. But Hanumanji wasn't a monkey, it was Vanar. Vanar means nor monkey nor humans, between that. And in all the Vanaras also, Hanumanji was very specifically described in Valmiki Ramayana as very beautiful. And Valmiki Muni himself writes, he is very beautiful. And out of all the 8 kandas of Ramayana, one of the kanda is Sundar Kanda. Sundar Kanda is a place where all the whole thing is done by Hanumanji. And Valmiki Muni names this section of Ramayana as Sundar Kanda. And that Sundarka is of Hanumanji. So what made Hanumanji Sundar? What Valmiki Muni was seeing is not only his external beauty. It wasn't that he was externally beautiful. He was one of the most beautiful personalities. Rather it is, I heard in one lecture, there was one mermaid. Mermaid, you know, half lion, half man. Then half fish. Mermaid is half fish. See, mermaids are supposed to be very beautiful. They are called Jal Pari. They are Pari of the Jal. So Ravana had such Jal Pari. And he sent that Jalpari, go and check. They are building a bridge over there. Go and break the bridge. So she came and started breaking the bridge. And then Hanumanji came and drew her away. And when she saw Hanumanji, she was so much attracted to Hanumanji. She said, I never saw a man more beautiful than him and more handsome than him. I said, that mermaid said, I am going to leave Ravan. Today onwards I will serve Hanumanji. That beautiful Hanumanji was externally also. But in this section of Ramayana, that is Sundarkand, Valmiki Muni describes another aspect of Hanumanji, what makes him even more Sundar, and that is uniting his efforts of uniting Mother Sita with Lord Ram. When he did that, that made Hanumanji Sundar in the eyes of Lord. See, all our Sundarta ultimately is like when someone sees us, oh, this shirt looks very nice on you. You feel good, no? But you might again next day wear a very better or very good shirt, but no one will tell you it looks good. You will feel bad. So our beauty, our riches, our goodness depends on someone else praising us. But a devotee is such that his beauty, his efforts, his qualities are dependent on whether Lord Ram is praising him or not. And Lord Ram never misses anyone. Even a small effort done by Surya, Lord Ram will definitely glorify. So Hanumanji's beauty was what was glorified by Lord Ram. And why Lord Ram glorified his beauty? Because he did efforts in uniting Mother Sita with Lord Ram. So we also have that opportunity. We also have that opportunity of becoming Sundar in the eyes of Lord Ram. Because all this external Sundarta is like how long it will be? 5 years, 10 years. After that, no one is going to look at us. So if we really want to be Sundar, we have to be Sundar in the eyes of the Lord. And Ramayana tells us how we can be Sundar in the eyes of the Lord when we unite Mother Sita with Lord Ram. And that is what exactly he is preaching. When we preach this message of Godhead to so many jivas, we are uniting them with Lord Ram. And that is what makes us Sundar, or we have that opportunity of becoming eternally Sundar, not Sundar for 5 years, 10 years, you do plastic surgery 2 years, 3 years, lip suction, they put some injections after 1 year, it goes. Eternally we will remain Sundar, preaching, prachar, yatha shakti, whatever we can do. Just calling people for the program, giving them Bhagavad Gita, telling them about Krishna, it's prachar. And by that, we will eternally be Sundar, like Hanumanji. This point is very, very striking, right? Our scriptures gives us so many ways by which we can make our life happy. जिंदगी के साथ भी और जिंदगी के prabhuji is from LIC, right? But actually scriptures are teaching us how we can live happily जिंदगी के साथ भी and जिंदगी के बाद भी by following these small examples from the Shastras, like Hanumanji. He was Sundar because he preached, he united Mother Sita. We all know Hanumanji was born to Kesari and Anjana, that's why he is called Kesari Nandan and Nandan in Kishkinda Kshetra, which is Hampi, very close to Goa. Right? So, when he was born, there were kundals in his ears. Even in Hanuman Chalisa, we sing that there are kundals in his ears. This kundal were actually formed by because Vali wanted to kill his mother, and he gave her some poison, but that poison was very, very strong metal. So those metals got converted into kundals. So when he was born with kundal. Later Valmiki Muni explains what is those kundals. Those kundals were decorating his ears because Hanumanji was always absorbed later in decorating his ears by hearing the glories of the Lord. And that is what made him effulgent. So this also says that right from start Hanumanji was absorbed in hearing about the Lord. And when you know the story, I will not get into that part, that when his chin was hit by the Vajra of Indra, and then Vayu took all the Vayu out, and then everyone said sorry, and they all came and they all started giving blessings to him. So Indra gave him the blessing that I hit you with Vajra, now no more Vajra will affect you ever in your life. That's why he is called Vajrangi, right? And Brahmaji that time, all of them gave him a lot of boons. Brahmaji gave him a boon that I am giving you a necklace, a diamond necklace. And this diamond necklace will be invisible to the whole world. And only your master, whoever is your master, only he will be able to see this necklace. So always Hanuman used to wear that diamond necklace, but no one was able to see it. Later, Lord Ram saw it. And then Hanumanji realized that Lord Ram is my master, whom I have to serve. So the story goes that we will discuss today of the part where Hanumanji goes to Lanka. So we will skip all the previous part. Hanumanji goes to Lanka. That time they had made various teams, and in Hanumanji's team there was Jambavan. Right? Jambavan was a bear, a very intelligent bear, very old, and very, very faithful. So he was there in his team, and as we all know that when they all came to know that Mother Sita is on the other side to Lanka, they all had to jump ocean, go to Lanka. So everyone started thinking, who can jump so much? 800 miles was the distance between that time between Lanka and this side of the shore. So they were thinking, who will jump? Whether Angad can jump. Angad said, I can jump, but वापस आने में problem होगा. So they were all discussing how much. And Hanumanji was quietly just standing over there because he had got that curse that you will forget all your powers, because he was very naughty in his childhood. So they had cursed him, and they had also told him that when the nice pure devotee will remind you of your powers in the service of the Lord, you will be remembering it back. So then Jambavan goes and reminds Hanumanji that you are Kesari Nandan, you are Vayu's Putra. Only you can do it, and rather you are born for that. And he tells him so many things. And then Hanuman realizes his power. And then we all know that Hanuman goes on that mountain and he takes a jump to go on the other side. And we all then later glorifies Hanumanji as the hero of Ramayana. But if you see over here, it was Jambavan who reminded Hanumanji of his power. And after that, we don't hear much about Jambavan. Then it's all about Hanuman. Then how Hanuman went on the other side, he killed everyone, he put fire over there, and then he came back, and then he fought, and the war was won. And even when Ram had shot the arrow, he was sitting on Hanumanji. So Hanumanji was there in front in the entire Ramayana. And Jambavan was nowhere much seen. But if you see, Jambavan was the one who told Hanumanji his powers and made him the hero what he became. But Jambavan never spoke about it. He never said, Hanuman, yes, everyone will for Hanuman. He is the hero of Ramayana. And you know who made this hero? I made him that hero. Jambavan never said that. He was quietly there. He did his part. He went ahead. Right? Sometimes we get into so many things and then we help someone. But we always want to talk about that help that we help someone. Even though that person must have become a very big man now, and then we tell, he's a big man now. But initially he was just very simple junior devotee. Then I taught him how to play mridanga. I taught him this, and then now he's become a big man. But Jambavan never ever spoke about it. And that is what is Vaishnava culture. Yesterday we were discussing about etiquette class in Thursday online class. So Vaishnava culture is creating more leaders. Vaishnava culture is empowering others. Radhanath Maharaj always used to say, Vaikuntha mood means we have to see that person behind me excels. That is Vaikuntha mood. And Lord never sees someone who is standing first in the line. He will see who is standing last in the line. So we should push everyone in front. We say, you go first. And we should be behind. If you remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used to take darshan of Jagannath from where? From the Garud Stambha, who was there behind. He used to just see like this from Garud Stambha. He used to not go directly in front of the Lord. Right? So this is very, very important, especially in today's day and age, where everyone wants to put their name in front, put their face in front, everything me, my, I. So this is a very, very important lesson what Jambavan teaches us. And we should not feel any inferiority complex. He is doing better than me. Let him do. One day he will already take you back home, back to Godhead. So what is wrong in that? Right? So this is one thing we should learn, that Vaishnava culture means empowering others. Right? And also it tells about the humility of Hanumanji. Because Hanumanji humbly heard from Jambavan. Hanumanji didn't tell him, तू क्या मुझे बोल रहा है यार? बचपन में मैंने सूरज को खाने के लिए गया था. What you are telling me, jump from here. I can jump just like this. He heard from him humbly. And because of that, those Shaktis were revealed to him. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that we have to humbly surrender to a Guru. Tad vidhi pranipatena praniprashnena sevaya. Upadeshanti te jnana jnani tattva darshanam. Because he has seen the truth, he will tell you. But he will tell you if we are humble, if we are surrendered. Only then, not otherwise. Even Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna because he was non-envious, and Krishna tells this right in the start of the Gita. Arjuna, because you are non-envious of me, I am giving you this knowledge. Otherwise, I can't give this knowledge to everyone. So it's very, very important for us to have that mood of humility, have that mood of servitude. And this is what this pastime of Jambavan tells us. So here if you see, Hanumanji jumps. He jumps across the ocean. And when he was jumping across the ocean, of course, Jambavan told him that you don't worry, you will be able to cross over. But when he was actually in that, last time हम लोग वो कहीं पे एक बार जंप करते हैं और वो नीचे पहुंचने तक वो जो मिड एयर में रहते हैं ना, that is a very dangerous position. We had gone to some place and there was क्या था वो रेल था ना, स्विमिंग पूल जैसा. ऊपर से नीचे इतना फास्ट आ रहा था, इतना डर लग रहा था पहुंचेंगे कि नहीं बोल के. तो मिडिल का सेक्शन रहता है ना, वो बहुत डेंजरस रहता है. Once you jump till you reach down. In life also same thing happens. When you take a decision, till that decision doesn't fructify, a lot of doubts come in our mind. Hanumanji also, when he took that jump, and when he was there in the mid-air, he was thinking, I took this jump, but whether I will be able to reach there, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Then suddenly one more thought comes to his mind. He thinks, I am the son of Vayu. If I am not able to reach, I will call Vayu, they will hold him for some time, and then again he will push me. Then third thought comes to his mind. He says, hey, no. The name of Lord Ram is so powerful by which anyone can even cross the Bhavasagar. Bhavasagar is the ocean between birth and death. What to talk about this simple ocean? Why I am doubting the name Ram? Hanuman is talking to himself. Why I am doubting the name of Lord Ram that I will not be able to cross this? Why I am getting dependent on my own arrangements? Let me put my full faith, full focus, full shraddha in the name of Lord Ram and let me jump and I will reach there. And of course, we know eventually Hanumanji reaches over there. Valmiki Muni writes in Ramayana, he used Tarkalya to this. A lot of time when we pick up devotional service, we are doing devotional service. We have not reached our destination yet. But in between, we fall in various traps of doubting. We feel Lord is really there, or is it just a good process that I am following? Is he really there? End of my life, I'll really reach to Vaikuntha. If some problem comes in my mind, in my life, really Lord will help us, or we just say like that, Lord will help us. No, let me make some my own backup arrangement. I have this much bank balance, I have this much family people, I have this much name and fame, I have this tata, this mama, this mommy to bank on. And we make our shelters. Shelters means ashray. We take ashray of this thing back of our mind. And at the same time, we are performing bhakti. It's good that we are performing bhakti. But if we have to go a little deeper, we have to remove this so-called ashrays and put Lord over there. And it will not be easy. It will not be easy. But that is what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to totally rely on Lord. I used this example last time also. Some problem comes to our life. I told that we lost 5,000 rupees. We say, okay, 5,000, chhod de yaar. I have 10 lakh rupees with me. No problem. I lost 5 lakh rupees. Oh, I'll run everywhere because I have only 10 lakhs. 5 lakhs is gone. We got problem. Right? So we are relatively afraid, relatively in anxiety because our backup is something which is not different from the Lord. But Lord is like that, billions and billions and billions of crore. What we cannot lose. So He will always be there. So slowly in Gravastha life, we should practice removing all these other ashrays and putting Lord over there. Then we will be like Hanumanji. That's why Hanumanji is glorious. That's why Hanumanji never gets defeated. When we are chanting Hare Krishna also, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, what is chanting? Chanting means an exercise by which I go closer to Lord. When I am chanting, we should pray to the Lord. Lord, please help me to remove all these other ashrays and let me take your ashray. Whenever I am in problem, let me remember you first. Of course, I will do all that what is required to do physically, but let me trust, let me bank on you. Whenever I am happy, let me connect back to you. When we are chanting, we should pray like that. Chanting is just not a mechanical activity. It is not yoga. I do pranayam, I do this, that, I get muscles. It is an activity of developing relationship with the Lord. So when we are chanting, a mental attitude should be that let me be like Hanumanji who always banked on you. Yes, I should work, I should develop things around me, but ultimate shelter, Krishna. So that is the mood we should develop. And it is not overnight. आज बात किया कल से mood आ जाएगा नहीं. It will come क्रमे slowly, but we have to walk in that direction. मालूम होना है कि गोल इधर है, हम देखिए उधर रहे हैं तो ये गोल कभी होने वाला नहीं है. We should at least know this is what I am aspiring for. And everyone will have their own struggles, everyone will have their own battles, everyone will be at their different levels. Wherever we are, without looking what is someone else, we have to travel in our path. So that's very important. So when we do japa, that should be our consciousness. Then Hanumanji jumps and does he reach directly on the other side? No. बीच में 4 लोग आते हैं. So we'll discuss about those 4 things. Every sadhaka should know these 4 things. What comes? So the first thing what comes, or the first obstacle which comes in Hanuman's way is a parvat. What was the name of that parvat? The Mainak Parvat. It is said that Mainak Parvat was a forefather of Hanumanji. His generations back, someone in the lineage. So he just came out. In some places it is said that the demigods had sent Mainak Parvat just to test Hanumanji. So this Mainak Hanumanji shows us that we should not be getting into competition, but remembering what is our goal of life. When we think about big goal, I have to go to Vaikuntha, I have to become pure, I have to leave the 6 anarthas, I have to chant the names of Lord, I have to read Bhagavad Gita. And then when we think that, and then we don't remember fighting with our neighbor for water. We don't remember fighting with our neighbor for parking the car. then we don't start discussing about politics. Why? Because our goal is very high. वो बाकी सब चीजों के लिए टाइम ही नहीं है. Because we fill our life with all very low level of goals, we don't get time for Krishna. We say we don't have time. Why? Because we have filled our glass with all unwanted things. So we have to empty it and fill it with Krishna activity. Shubilas Prabhu is giving very good kathas on Ramayana. So Shubilas Prabhu was telling in one place in Ramayana it is said he told all the Vanaras, you go to Kishkinda and do Ramakaj, not Kamakaj, Ramakaj. When we do normal activity it's called Kamakaj. But when we do Bhakti it's called Ramakaj. And that's what we all should be doing. Right? Fortunately God has given us some good facility that we are able to get good education, sit peacefully and hear Harikatha. We should not waste it. We should not waste this opportunity what Krishna has given us. Materially he has made us, हाथ है, पाँव है, आँख है, कान से सुनाई दे रहा है, सब हो रहा है ठीक से. Use this opportunity to go ahead with rocket speed. बाद में ये मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा पता नहीं. Right? So that is what Hanuman ji tells us about competition. Finally then, this is one very nice thing. We'll speak this and then I think I should stop because I went on some other way. Then he also meets Lankini, right? And Lankini stops him and then he hits Lankini. And then Lankini tells, this is the time when someone had told me, when a Vanara will come and hit me, that's the end of Lanka. So everything was falling in place. And then after hitting Lankini, he goes ahead. And when Hanumanji gets into Lanka, he sees the Aishwarya of Lanka. Lanka was made of? It was made of gold. Right? So he was seeing the Aishwarya of Lanka and he was thinking how Ravan will be. But in the back of his mind, Mata Sita. And he had never seen Mata Sita. इसको देखा भी है कैसी है, कैसे पकड़, कैसे मिलेगा पता नहीं. But still he was searching everywhere. In this search, he came across a tulsi plant. And he was surprised. In Lanka, tulsi. And around tulsi, he was able to hear someone taking Ram's name. He was surprised. And that house was whose? So there was Vishan who was taking the names of Lord Ram there in his house, in his palace, small palace, whatever he had. And there was Tulsi plant over there. Tulsi plant is very, it's not a plant, it's an aparat to call it a plant also. It's Tulsi Maharani. Tulsi Maharani is Bhakti Pradayini. It uses Bhakti. There are various glories of Tulsi Maharani. There is one shloka what we had discussed during class on Tulsi Maharani. It says, just by looking at Tulsi, सुनना ये पार्ट थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनना, ओके? ये प्रैक्टिकल है, अभी तक थ्योरी था सब, ये प्रैक्टिकल है. Just by looking at Tulsi, all our sins are vanquished. Just by touching Tulsi, one's body becomes pure. Just by praying to her, all the diseases practically become removed. If one waters Tulsi or makes the mud wet, the fear of Yamraj, that is death personified, is destroyed. If someone waters Tulsi, she takes responsibility of taking you back home, back to Godhead. Just by planting or transplanting Tulsi, one achieves nearness to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If someone offers Tulsi at the lotus feet of Krishna, she awards liberation and devotion to him. Therefore, I pay my humble obeisances to such a wonderful Tulsi Maharani. Now, Tulsi plant, again I am saying plant, Tulsi is available across everywhere, right? So what we have to do, even seeing Tulsi, it purifies us. So every day we should practice watering Tulsi. We keep telling, keep Tulsi in your house. If you are staying in a flat or a small place, in the house, put it in the vase, put it in the house. Every day morning when you take bath, before your breakfast, water it, go. Just take one leaf of Tulsi, offer it to the lotus feet of the Lord. Over there, see, you can see there. Just put some water, put it on the photograph, put it over there. That is what is written over here. And this is from Sri Hari Bhakti Vilas, which is saying if you offer tulsi at the lotus feet of the Lord, we will go back to Godhead. Watering tulsi, looking tulsi, touching tulsi, simple activities in bhakti which takes us beyond our imagination. And that is the mercy of the Lord. He has made in Kali Yuga practicing devotional service very easy. But we have complicated our life because of this guy. माइंड इतने पैसे बनने चाहिए, उसके बाद मैं भक्ति करूंगा, मैं 70 साल का हो गया ना, उसके बाद मैं भक्ति सब करूंगा, अभी मैं सिर्फ सुन के आऊंगा, रोज जाऊंगा प्रोग्राम में सब सुन के आऊंगा, डायरी में लिखूंगा, 70 साल का होने के बाद प्रैक्टिस करूंगा। 70 साल का होने के बाद हम ही नहीं रहेंगे। नहीं, it's a fact because Maya, it tricks us to postpone our surrender to Krishna. Surrender means what? Surrender means sitting and chanting Hare Krishna. That is surrender. Surrender doesn't mean surrender ऐसा हाथ ऊपर करके ऐसा. Surrender means sitting and chanting Hare Krishna. That is surrender. Surrender means sitting and reading Bhagavatam. That is surrender. Surrender means sitting and hearing Hari Katha with absorption. That is surrender. Surrender doesn't mean something quick. But you know what our mind does? It makes us postpone it. बाद में करेंगे. अभी तो सब पता है ना. ये 2-3 चीजें करना है ना. बहुत सिंपल है. हरे कृष्णा ही करना है ना. बहुत सिंपल है. So some devotees say that it is so simple that we miss it. We don't do it. Right? So here Tulsi Maharani was there, and one comparison it was given that Vibhishan was worshipping Tulsi where? In Lanka. Lanka is the place of demons, right? And Ayodhya is the place of gods. Supreme God was there. And Kaikeyi, whose association she was taking? ये कैसे है? Paradox है ना? In the place of demon, Vibhishan is taking association of Tulsi, and in the place of God, Kaikeyi is taking the association of mantra. That's why the whole Ramayana happened. So sometimes we feel, no prabhuji, I can't chant, वो conditions ही ऐसे है, घर में कोई chant करने देता ही नहीं है, मेरे friends ही ऐसे हैं, मेरा mind ही ऐसा है, इतना काम रहता है, रात को मैं लेट पहुंचता हूँ, प्रोग्राम के लिए आ जाऊँ, मुझे लेट आता है प्रभुजी, मैं 10 बजे आता हूँ, मुझे प्रोग्राम के लिए आने के लिए मिलता नहीं है. Conditions, environment. We feel that we are in Lanka, that's why we cannot do bhakti. लंका में विभीषण था, भक्ति कर रहा था. कई मंत्रा अयोध्या में थी, भगवान के साथ थी, फिर भी भक्ति ना ही कर पाई. So it's not always on the environment or the conditions we are in, but it is on our own intensity. If we have a strong intensity, Krishna will make conditions for you to come for program. मैं बोलता हूँ आपके सामने, सबके सामने, Krishna will help. We have so many examples. We have people, devotees coming and telling us, Prabhuji, I had this thing, but there was some arrangement made because of which I was able to come for the program regularly. I was able to chant because of this arrangement of the Lord, and even I didn't know how it happened. If we should take one step to Krishna, Krishna is bound to take 10 steps towards us. But we should be taking it. We should not be blaming on the situation. Oh, क्या करूँ, काम है, क्या करूँ, एग्जाम है, पढ़ाई है, क्या करूँ, घर में इतने प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. प्रॉब्लम तो सबको है. भगवान राम को भी प्रॉब्लम थे. Then he didn't leave searching for Sita, right? So we have to take that one step, and that is what this very beautiful pastime of Vibhishan is telling us. That how Vibhishan, in spite of being in the association of demons, he is practicing devotional service. वो वॉच चेंज करना, यहाँ का वॉच उधर डालो, उसमें बैटरी नहीं है, वो साथ ही बजा लेगा. Later, Hanumanji's tail they had put on fire. Okay, I'm just skipping something, and this 1-2 points which are very very important that we'll discuss. Hanumanji came, they caught Hanumanji, and then Ravan ने क्या बोला? इसके पूंछ में आग लगाओ. पूंछ कहाँ रहती है? पीछे रहती है, सामने नहीं रहती है. You see? When a demon also know, वो सामने कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा हनुमान जी के, उसके पीछे आग लगेगी पूछ के. And Hanuman ji now he came putting his faith on whom? Lord Ram. For who what? सेवा of Lord Ram. और क्या मिला? आग लगाई उसको. कितना जल रहा होगा ना हनुमान जी को. But he didn't complain. He didn't say क्या Lord Ram इधर आपने भेजा मुझे, जाओ मैं हूँ तुम्हारे साथ, इधर आग लगाया मुझे लोगों ने. He used that opportunity to do सेवा. क्या सेवा किया उन्होंने उसके साथ? भगवान आने से
पहले थोड़ा वो प्री मैच ना पहले से वो मार के रखा उनको थोड़ा वो पूरा आगे रख के छोड़ दिया. So devotee is such that no matter what condition of life he is in, he will see for seva. जैसा हो सके यथाशक्ति. You know, like Prabhupada जब गए, Prabhupada's life and his achievements, there are so many parallels with Hanumanji. When he went to America in that Jaladuta ship, in the ship, forget even reaching Lanka, in the ship he had 2 heart attacks. वहीं पे आग लग गई. But he didn't give up. जो भी था, after he came out of the heart attack, एक भगवद गीता भागवतम का सेट था, कैप्टन पांड्या, who was the captain of that ship, उनको बेचा and he went ahead. He didn't give up. So many parallels with Hanuman, with Srila Prabhupada. He went to search for Vibhishans. He went to search for Tulsis in the Western world. And he found so many Vibhishans over there who were waiting that one day Hanumanji will come and take us all back. That is what we should be. No matter what situation we are in, can I do seva of Lord? At least हमारा पूछ पे तो आग नहीं लगाएगा कोई. इतना तो हमको कोई, इतना हमने पूरा सब material strong बना के रखा है. Material life. Use that material life for the seva of the Lord. Then we will become sundar in the eyes of the Lord. Otherwise, what we can please Lord? भगवान के आपको बता रहे कोई नाम नाम असली पांड्या घालताले म्हणताले आणि आम्ही बताले आपण ते देवा तुला घालताले तर इतकेच. We should not do anything beyond that when we were small, when we were children. And I used to always think, who is Supreme Lord? I can't do much to him. Even Janmashtami we used to not celebrate much in Goa, not much, right? Now we got opportunity to serve Lord, not just simply offering a flower to him, but actually doing the work what he has told us. He is telling in Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter, we discussed this last time also, whoever gives this knowledge of mine to someone else is very dear to me. So we have to live it ourselves, his teachings, and then Yatha Shakti give it to others. And that is what will make us sundar in his eyes, not other things. Other things, yes, we should be doing. But this is the most important thing. Like the goal of Hanumanji, he never forgot that goal. He stopped competing with others. एक competition, पूरा जिंदगी वही किया है competition. भगवान के साथ भी competition किया था वैकुंठ में. इसने यहाँ पे भेजा. अब यहाँ पे भी वही करेंगे तो फिर क्या मजा है? There is no fun in life, right? So we should be consciously taking step. और बोलना चाहिए खुद को, yeah, I'm getting into competition mode. Okay, I'll not get back. I'll not get into it. I'll put myself back. That's very important. It happens in devotee circles, it happens between the family, it happens between husband and wife. Even Lord Ram and Mother Sita were fighting. You know, once they fought, Hanumanji got one, when Hanumanji first met Mother Sita, what he gave her? A ring. And that was the ring of Lord Ram. So that ring has very good significance. Once Mother Sita and Lord Ram, they fought when they were in Ayodhya. And what happens when husband and wife fights? They don't speak. They didn't speak to each other, right? You all went through it. And in 2-3 days, no one speaking to each other. They were speaking only through servants. Silence, radio silence, military ka jaisa, radio silence. No speaking only. So then what happened was, Lord Ram's, that ring was there, it just fell from his hand and it fell down. No, Mother Sita's ring fell from her hand down. And the moment it fell, Lord Ram heard it, he immediately went to remove it. And he said, oh, take Sita. So he broke the ice. So both are waiting for some incident to happen so that they break ice. Both want to break ice. But पहला झुकेगा कौन? उसके ऊपर ही होता है. झुकेगा कौन? पहला कौन छोटा बनेगा? So then it was that same ring what Hanumanji gave, and then she remembered all those incidents. There's so many such incidents as well. This incident off the track. But the point is, all these things when we hear, one is hearing Ramayana purifies us, no doubt about it. At the same time, we should apply something in our life. That will make us soft. Otherwise, we will remain very hard like a rock. It will not make us soft. And Krishna will not like to eat very hard makhan. He likes soft makhan. Whenever hard will become soft, he will come and steal it. Right? So from all these pastimes, what we are discussing, we should be taking some sankalpa in our life that this particular thing I will be trying to overcome. It may be this mood, this envy, this greed, this lust, this anger, or I'll be adding some devotional thing in my life, watering the tulsi every day, chanting a little more Hare Krishna, hearing, reading Srila Prabhupada's books. So many things are there. Right? We have come up with a center now by Prabhupada and mercy of the Lord. We should be doing Yatha Shakti, whatever service is possible over here. When we do services, when we take responsibility, we grow. We grow in devotional life when we take responsibility. Responsibility means what? No matter what, I'll stand over there. It's like parents taking responsibility of children. कभी छोड़ देते हैं क्या पेरेंट्स चिल्ड्रन को आज एक महीना मेरे से होता नहीं नेबर के पास जाके रुक नहीं वो 2 रोटी कम खाएगा लेकिन बच्चे को खिलाएगा. That is responsibility. So when we take responsibility, we grow in our bhakti. So in seva also we have to take responsibility. No matter what, I'll be standing over here. No matter what, Yatha Shakti, as per my capability, I'll be doing seva. That is what helps us in growing spiritually, along with our sadhana. So that's very important.
Yeah. The lot of things. One last thing is on Hanumanji is yes. So once we'll, this is the last thing we will discuss and we stop.
Once when the whole battle got over, they all came back to Ayodhya. Lord Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrugna. All 4 were walking in the path. Where? Ayodhya. And Hanumanji also was dancing, but everyone went, only Hanumanji remained back. Okay. And Hanumanji was there dancing, getting up, climbing on the tree, going behind squirrels. He was there in his own world. Lord Ram said that I am tired, I want to take rest. Rest means take a nap. So now everyone is expecting what? That Hanumanji will come, he will sit, and Lord Ram will keep his head on his lap. But Hanumanji is not coming on here. Hanumanji is going behind squirrels and taking a flower, checking what is there inside it. Lord Ram he is there in his own world. Now Lord Ram is saying, I have to take rest. वो आ ही नहीं रहा है, सब लोग देख रहे हैं उसको, ना ऐसा कोई हार नहीं रहेगा, कोई देखता है कौन यार कैसा आएगा, वो प्रसाद में कुछ का होगा, सब एक को देखते हैं, एक आदमी जो रहता है जो लाल रहता है, और वो अपनी और दुनिया में है तो फिर और क्या करेगा फिर? तो बहन अभी क्या हाजिर तो वजीर, एक कहावत है ना, जो हाजिर वो वजीर, उसको ही करना पड़ेगा. So Lakshman ji sat down. He sat down with Vajrasana, and Lord Ram kept his head on his lap. Hanuman is still not coming. Hanuman saw that, but he's there doing something. Then Lord Ram is sleeping. Now Ram is sleeping. The normal procedure is someone will press his legs. So they were expecting Hanuman ji will press his legs. They are showing hand. Hanuman is still not coming. So Bharat said, "Okay, let him be there. I'll sit there. I'll press the legs." He's pressing the legs. अभी भगवान के हाथ ऐसे भगवान ऐसे सोए हैं, एक हाथ ऐसा है तो हाथ भी दबाना होता है भगवान का, तो वो दिखा रहे हैं हाथ दबा रहे हैं, भगवान आ ही नहीं रहा है. तो शत्रुघ्न ने बोला ओके ठीक है मैं ही दबाता हूँ. तो हनुमान शत्रुघ्न में बैठ के भगवान का हाथ दबा रहे हैं. तो लक्ष्मण बैठे हैं, हनुमान जी लॉर्ड राम का सर है वहां पे पाँव दबा रहे हैं, कोई हाथ दबा रहे, चारों भाई हैं. When Shatrugna set for pressing Lord's hands, that time Hanuman ji came with a chamar and he started fanning all 4 of them. So Hanuman ji was waiting to serve all of them. That is Hanuman ji. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं ना यही सेवा करूँगा, मैं सिर्फ ऑर्डर ये सब बाकी आप लोग. No, he is waiting to serve everyone. That's why he was waiting. That is Hanuman ji. So Hanuman ji personifies servitude, service attitude and surrender. That is Hanuman ji. You have to pray today to Hanuman ji that your divine glories, we should thank him to come here and do these leelas so that we all Bandha Jivas get attracted towards him. Otherwise हम लोग सिर्फ IPL के बारे में ही बात करने वाले थे पूरा जिंदगी, और कल कुछ और आने वाला है, परसों कुछ और आने वाला है. We should feel ourselves so fortunate that all these personalities came here and did so many leelas. We should be thankful to our acharyas who have removed all these stories, all these pastimes and given us to us. We get so nice when we hear all this. Wow, ऐसा भी हुआ था. And when we say that wow, we get one step closer to the Lord. And that is what we should be doing. Hari Katha is very, very madhur. If we really get engrossed in Hari Katha, na, दुनिया का सब दुख दर्द भूल जाएंगे हम लोग. Will be, but point is we are not doing that. Everything is available in this. Everything, all Hari Katha is available nowadays. We don't have to go somewhere. We need not wait for every Friday. Everything is there. We should be engrossed in Hari Katha. That is the perfection of life. that is the perfection of life. So on this day, even today is not Hanuman Jayanti, but still we can focus on the divine qualities of Hanumanji, thank Hanumanji, and pray to him that please help us in our own mission of serving the Supreme Lord, serving Srila Prabhupada, serving the entire mission. Just like he had a mission, we also have a mission. We are being fortunate to be in this mission of serving Srila Prabhupada in expanding his work. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hanuman ji ki